Oh, greetings all the way from London. It is Storytime Tuesday. This is a story all about how my life got turned upside down. That's Fresh Prince. Damn it, son of a bitch. I'm gonna tell you the story about how I got in a Muay Thai fight in Thailand. Oh my God. I went traveling to Thailand just for fun, like you do. Go to Thailand, see Southeast Asia, hang out, spend time in Thailand. It'll be fun, they said. And it was. I go to Thailand and we go to this bar because we hear you can watch Muay Thai fighting at this bar. Great. We show up there and sure enough, yeah, there's a boxing ring or Muay Thai fighting ring, whatever, a ring, and they're gonna fight and you can just get drinks and watch. Awesome. It's like a fight school. They like train people there to fight. And I'm like, this is gonna be amazing. A dude comes over to me and says, hey, how much do you weigh? I was like, I just tell him, and he goes, cool, do you wanna fight? I was like, what, sorry? He's like, well, we have undercard fights. They're 3 1-minute rounds, and you get to fight before the main fight. I'm like, okay, who does this stuff? He's like, well, people that are training here to be fighters, but we need an extra guy. I'm like, okay, I'll do it. Okay, I'll do it. Okay, I'll do it. I don't know why I said that. I guess because I was with some people and I wanted to look cool. Okay, neat. And I just say yes to dumb shit. I mean, people in general say yes to shit when they're on the road and when they're traveling. You say, oh, I'm traveling, it'll be fun. I just do it generally. So this was like right up my alley. So I was like, sure. Anyways, he takes me to the back. I put on the gloves, I put on the head gear, I put on the shorts. I mean, not in that order because that's not how you do it because, never mind. But anyways, I get all dressed up. Next thing I know, I'm in red shorts, with the red headgear. I'm standing in the corner staring across at a dude who clearly knows what he's doing in blue shorts and blue headgear. He's over there and he's stretching. He's got his leg up on the thing. He's stretching and he's got a coach in the corner and you know, he's training. He's been training for fights. Like, this is what he does. And I'm over in my corner like looking around being like, you know, I'm so afraid. I don't even know what to do. I'm like, holy shit, I'm gonna be in a fight now. What the fuck? And I guess my fear is projecting to the audience and this dude comes running over to me. And he's this little Irish dude. He's just been drinking. Picture like drunk Conor McGregor. Yeah, so that's this guy. That's my corner, man. He's like, do you know what you're doing? And I was like, no. He's like, oh, you're on the wrong side of the ropes for that. I was like, yeah, no shit. And he's like, don't worry. I've been training here. I've been training here for a couple months now, and I know what I'm doing. I'll coach you. What's your fight experience? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, everything I know from fighting is from the amount of times I've seen Roadhouse growing up. All I know about fighting is from Patrick Swayze.
You're too stupid to have a good time.
And same with dancing, actually, is all I know is from Patrick Swayze. And pottery, too, come to think of it. Let me be your slave. Fucking Patrick Swayze, man. Rip, baby. Damn. Anyways, so I'm like, yeah, I don't know anything about fighting. He's like, okay, so what you're doing is you're all offense, you're no defense. I'm like, okay, sounds good to me. He's like, so what you're gonna do is you get in there and then you're gonna swing as hard as you can, as long as you can. Just punch him as hard as you can, as long as you can. Just big swings and try and get him. I'm like, that's the whole plan? He's like, yeah, that's the whole plan, that's the whole plan. I'm like, well, what if I do if he comes like, he's like, oh, if he gets too close to you, you push him back with your foot. I'm like, so I kick him? He's like, no, you don't kick him. You don't know what you're doing. If you kick him, you're gonna break your foot. What you do is you just take your foot and just push him back with your foot. Like, okay, got it. No problem, let's do it. Ding, ding, ding. I go in there, we touch gloves. I am terrified. So we get there, we touch gloves, and I do our plan. I just start swinging as hard as I can, as long as I can, just throwing huge haymakers. And it works. Yeah, I'm hitting this guy, so I'm just dummying him. Just At one point, I'm hitting him so much, I'm standing behind him. I like stop hitting him because I'm like behind. I don't even know the ref's yelling at me. I'm like, I don't know the rules. Like, it was that bad. Just, I'm sweating. Ding, ding, ding. 1 minute's up. I go back to the corner. The first round was awesome. My heart's just like da 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 da. I've never been so tired after 1 minute of physical activity. Like, fighting is hard. So if you're out there, you're a real fighter, good for you, man. So I'm over there, and drunk Conor McGregor's standing there again, and he's like, oh yeah, you done good. He's like, I don't think it's gonna go the same way the next round. I said, well, why not? He's like, well, he's a fighter. I'd fight this guy before, and he knows what he's doing. So now he knows you don't know what you're doing. So I'm just gonna say, I think the next round's gonna hurt a lot more. I'm like, well, what do we do? He's like, oh, that's the only plan. Stick with the plan. More the same. I was like, okay, cool. Sounds good. Ding, ding, ding. We go back in there. I'm beat already. And I'm like, okay, here we go. And I walk up. And as I get up to the center again to, like, you know, touch gloves with this guy, just poof, he kicks me right in the face. So I just get right in the chin. I'm rocked. I'm like, oh shit. I'm trying to do our game plan. right? And I can't hit this guy at all. He's hitting me so, he's beating up on me bad, man. He's kicking. I'm just like trying to stay, you know, I don't know anything about this, so I'm just like whatever I've seen on TV. At one point, he got me surrounded. You ever been surrounded by one guy before? Yeah, it's not a good feeling, okay? It was bad. And then I think I hear a bell. I don't know if I hear a bell. I mean, maybe it's the ringing in my head, but I think it's the bell, so I go back to my corner. I look down, I'm leaving a trail of blood, I'm leaking out of my foot, I got a bruise down the side of my leg, my face is just like, you know, it's been, right? I'm like, oh, he hit me as much as I hit him in the first round, for sure. His shots might have been worse, and I'm leaking blood. Looking for drunk Conor McGregor, I'm like, hey man, you gotta get me out of here. You gotta get me out of here. He's like, no, you gotta stay, you gotta finish the fight, you got one more round to go. You finish one more round, you get a free bucket of booze. You get a free bucket of booze. I'm like, yeah, if I live. He's like, yeah, that's right, if you live. So what the fuck? I'm like, I'm bleeding on my foot, I'm leaking blood all over, I'm bleeding. So like, you gotta stop the fight if I'm bleeding, you can't have, he's like, it's fucking Thailand, no one gives a fuck if you're bleeding. I don't know what the hell is happening. I'm like, dude, I don't know what to do. He's like, oh, you just keep going, man, more the same. He's like, whatever you do this time, make sure you don't ding, ding, ding. He's like, oh, never mind, more the same. So what the fuck? So I'm back in there like, this time. I run in and I start fighting this guy, oh, bless the dude that I'm fighting because he's slowed down a bit. I don't know if he was tired now too, or him and his coach decided that I'm an easy target and now they're gonna work on their technique. I don't know what the hell they decided, but I'm happy they did because his shots, there was less of them. They were more quality, but you know, less quantity, and I was happy with that. So I'm in there, I'm doing my thing, swinging, trying to die. This is the advantage people don't understand. If two people are in a fight and one of them is doing like a fun thing where they go and they learn how to fight and they're doing Muay Thai for fun, and the other person thinks they're going to die, the person that thinks they're going to die does have a slight edge for a little bit. Imagine that. You think you're fighting for your life and the other person is just doing it for fun. If you think you're gonna die, you have a slight edge. And that was my only edge in this dude, is I'm back to thinking I'm going to die. He is going to kill me. So I am swinging harder this time, and I'm not hitting much, but he's not hitting as much anymore either. So it's okay, I'm in there, I'm fighting out as hard as I can, just trying to stay away from him mostly. At one point, he steps in front of me and I'm like, oh, he is working on moves. I can see this. He's gonna try and roundhouse kick me. I know this move because I've seen this footwork. He's stepping, like I said, I've seen Roadhouse. And all of a sudden this kick, he throws this huge, like, you know, loose roundhouse kick. It's coming by, I can just see this almost in slow-mo, this foot just goes, whoom, and I move back, the foot goes by my face. Well, as it comes down, he's wide open, I step in, and I crack this guy right in the face. I hit him hard. Like, I haven't touched this guy since the first round. You know how good that felt to hit him and knock him down? Boom, he goes down, poof, hits the canvas, and just like, boom, and just pops back up like one of those little fucking clowns, you know? So I, boom, whoop, and I'm like, ah, and I start running, full sprint away from him across the ring, like, and he's chasing me, and as I'm running, the bell goes ding, 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 ding. Thank God they're only 1 minute rounds. I'm like, to my corner, ref calls us out there, they do the scoring. Well, my first round was pretty good. My second round, although bad, was not terrible, and my third round, well, it was also bad, but I did knock him down. They do the scoring, ref grabs our hands, both hands in the air. It's a draw. Yeah, it's a draw. So what I'm telling you guys is, I'm undefeated at Muay Thai fighting. Booyah. Right? How's that for a Storytime Tuesday? Whoo! Go to Thailand and you can do this. Just find a place and walk right in, say you want to fight. They'll let you, at your own peril. Anyways, they did give me a free bucket of booze after. Literally a bucket full of ice, rum, whatever drink you want. Shh. And you just, yeah man, I couldn't stop sweating for hours. My heart rate wouldn't go down. I mean, part of it was adrenaline and fear, and the other part was excitement. It made the trip. It was so memorable and so crazy. I don't even know how I got the cut on my foot from this fight. It was a huge cut on my foot and toe, and then I had a massive bruise down both of my quads, just from getting kicks and not knowing how to stop the kicks. And then I had also bruises here. And my face actually, because those masks, those face masks are like this, right? They held up pretty good, and yeah, worked out pretty good. So my head was all right, but the rest of my body pretty beat up, and I was tired for days. So, whew, Muay Thai fighting, not easy. Kudos to you guys. For the dude who I actually fought, if you ever see this, thanks for not killing me. Pretty sure you could have. You want a rematch? Don't come looking at me, man. I'm not doing it. No fucking way. I need like 6 months and a time machine to get back in shape to fight you, okay? That sounds good to me. Anyways, that's Storytime Tuesday. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I was planning on telling you a different story this week, and maybe I'll move that to next week. Couldn't tell it this week because, like I said, I gotta tell this story on stage, and I just wanted to run through it, and I can watch it back and cut out all the non-funny parts when I tell it on stage. It's awesome. Anyways, that's Storytime Tuesday, every Tuesday at 9 a.m. Hope you're enjoying it. Tell some other people to watch it, and I'm gonna get back to enjoying London. I got lots to see and do, so you guys take care, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Headbutt.